Welcome, chat. Welcome to another Ninjagato view. We have a special guest today. We have an interview of a wonderful streamer on Twitch. We are interviewing Cheesybreadcat. Cheesybreadcat is one of my friends in my community. Hi, YouTube. Hey, Lame Laney. Welcome to stream. Welcome to come into my stream. We totally just started streaming just now. We have not been live for who knows how long now. But hello, YouTube. Hello, community. Welcome to another Ninjagato interview. I've got Cheesybreadcat ready for you. So with that, I'm not going to make the guest of honor wait any longer. I'm going to lower my music, and we're going to say hi to Cheesybreadcat. Alright, music is lowered, and we turn off the stream starting overlay. Look at her. Hello. Hello, everyone. It is Cheesybreadcat. How are you feeling today, Cheesybreadcat?
Excited, scared, nervous.
Excited, scared, nervous, all good things. Well, I have to say, I am shocked. Smokescreen. You have to agree with me on this. How does this cat keep getting away with it? I keep getting beautiful women in my chat. I cannot get over how many beautiful women I have in my chat. And you're a streamer, so you're even cooler than cool. I'm just, it looks like truly a scoundrel says Riz.
That's my fiance.
That's your fiance? Oh my goodness. Okay. Here's another weird coincidence. You are the third interviewee I've had on that's engaged. I kid you not.
That's so cool.
So not only are all these beautiful ladies in my chat and hanging out, they're engaged. I'm just I don't understand. I don't know if it's the demographics or but yeah, you're the third one that's engaged, and I think that's awesome. So congratulations to you and truly a scoundrel. When did you get engaged? When did you get engaged?
This past Sunday at the PA Renaissance Fair.
This just happened. This is late breaking news. Just happened. Oh my goodness. All right. First off, show us the ring. Show us that bling.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the top one is going to be very blurry because bad camera, but yeah. It's the top one.
Oh wow.
And the bottom one is the promise ring from back in the day.
Oh. Okay. So can I ask how long you guys have been, dating or been together?
We, as of Sunday, because I got proposed to on our anniversary.
Oh wow.
It's been 3 years.
That's pretty five-head, if I must say. If you propose on your anniversary, you still have only one date to have to keep track of and remember. So
exactly.
That's a pretty smooth move. Truly a scoundrel. That's definitely a five-head move. Awesome. Best place in the world to get engaged, says Lame Laney. You know Laney, she also goes to Ren Fairs. So, yep.
I love them so much.
Easy. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's amazing. Sorry, I got derailed by that. I'm just so excited for you. I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much.
All right. So
it's a very exciting event.
Let's start with the traditional question, which is... Okay. Oops, I can't do that. I can't tab out. Oh no! I messed up. I gotta go back to our chat. That's right. I can't use... There we go. I can't use Discord as a reference anymore. So I need to incognito open my other window, and then but I will still ask you the first question because I got that one memorized. No cheat sheets. Cheesybreadcat. You gotta explain the name. You have to explain the name. How did you come up with that name?
So it's not, everything that has come from my channel is not very exciting, but um, moral of the story: I love cheese, bread, and cats, so I figured I would just throw everything together. That's really about it.
Cheesybreadcat. So it's the trifecta. That's you are literally the persona of your trifecta of happiness in life, which is cheese, bread, and cats.
Correct.
Awesome.
As for the actual story, um, I was sitting downstairs, uh, playing I think Call of Duty Zombies with one of my friends at the time,
Hmm.
and we had to make an Xbox profile, and I didn't know what to do, so I just mashed those three things together because it's just what I liked.
Nice.
So I
All
guess
three.
it's the same story, but
Cool. So you've had that handle for a while. So you were on Xbox Live back in the day, and you got killed by a handle called Cheesybreadcat. That was you for sure.
well, I don't know if they've been killed. I'm pretty bad at games, so if they seen it pass by.
Yep. All right. So if you've ever run into a cheesy bread cat, it's literally this cat in front of us. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. So and then because you have that handle, is that what helped develop your VTuber persona?
Kind of. So, my VTuber persona went through a couple different changes.
Okay.
But this is the final product that I actually put on the internet. Um, one of the original VTubers was just a cat head in a loaf of bread,
Oh,
but I couldn't.
that's your Twitter handle, right? That's the Twitter one we see. I'll show it later.
That one's just Long Cat because I made that one and then realized that I would have to have a whole nother scene to display the Long Cat,
Hmm.
and I've just been too lazy to actually do it. But what's seen on my stream nowadays is the final version, and I just keep coming up with different like faces or emotes to have on stream. I have them all keyed to the different F numbers that's on my keyboard at home. And yeah, that's just it. The actual so I can speak. I promise. So the cat itself, or the final version, is actually based off of one of my childhood cats. Who her name was Bella.
Oh,
Oh man, I had her from 2004 up to 2020, and
whoa,
I just
16-year-old
figured it'd be
cat?
nice to a very old cat. Um, and I just figured, just to keep her memory alive, I have her as my VTuber.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Nice. Okay, so let's continue this conversation. Can you tell us about your VTuber streaming setup? How that works?
So I use an application. I'm a PNG VTuber to be exact. So I used a free application called VitoTube dot. It's right here. VitoTube.mini.
Okay.
It's a free download, and all it is you just upload multiple pictures into this, and then you uh, bring in the browser source to. In my case, I think it's the same for OBS, but in Streamlabs, you bring in the browser source, um, and you take out all the background in your streamer setup, and that's it. It's just really simple, really easy.
Oh,
Anyone can
okay.
do it.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Now that I know that, in hindsight, I could have brought in. You could have given me your video source, and I could have brought you in directly. But I'll remember that for next time.
That's for next time. Yeah.
That's for next time. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So you have a very simple setup that it doesn't require a bunch of memory. So what do you normally stream on? You said right now you're on a laptop, but do you normally stream on a laptop?
I normally stream on the laptop that I'm talking to you through.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it's it's my everything laptop. I have a USB port that I keep underneath my desk, so all the wires are ran to that port. So I don't have to keep plug everything into my laptop. I use this laptop for everything. Streaming, school. I bring it to work. It's I will eventually get a desktop, but that's expensive.
Yep. Yep. I feel you on that. Okay. Okay. Wow. So, and then, so you stream, but you also said you work and you go to school? You
Yes,
are one busy cat.
always. I can't
Always.
seem to catch a break.
Awesome. Awesome. And that laptop, I'm assuming, is, not like cutting edge or brand new state of the art laptop. I'm assuming it's kind of an older machine, maybe
Yeah, it's about 3 years old now.
3 years old. Okay, but you said it
Hmm.
runs
It's
Cyberpunk, right? So
it does. It is
it's
a
decent.
gaming laptop,
It's a
quote
gaming
unquote.
laptop. Okay,
Hmm.
all right. So that's just me probing you because letting the audience know that they don't have to have the most cutting edge technology. Um, you can still be a streamer and make good content like Cheesy Bread with, just a everyday Joe laptop. So cool. All right. Let me get to this. And how did you come up, or what gave you the drive to want to stream on Twitch?
I mean, originally my Twitch. I don't know. That's a tough question because I just like video games and
Hmm.
I needed more friends, so I thought I could make friends online. Um, but that's and then I realized as I guess continued to grow on Twitch, or continue to use Twitch, that I could expand my horizons, and also use it for cosplay streams if I ever did have one, or figure out a setup for that.
Oh, okay. So you're just active on Twitch, and since you're active in a lot of things, you thought you could grow yourself and be a streamer at the same time. Cool. So you mentioned cosplays. You do cosplays?
I do. I'm currently out of the game at the moment because my sewing machine broke, but I'll just have to focus on EVA foam stuff or like building instead of sewing. Um, which I prefer that over sewing anyways. It's just nice to have a sewing machine when it does work.
uh, yeah. That's cool. I mean, okay. Did So you did cosplay? You go to Red Affairs, which is kind of like cosplay, right? Would you say that, or am I going a little off base there?
I would definitely put it in the cosplay or costuming section
Costuming.
of
Okay.
life.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So those are your hobbies: cosplay, costuming, video games. Man, truly a scoundrel. You're a scoundrel. You locked out a good one. She plays video games. She cosplays, and she's cute. Ah, what a scoundrel. Awesome. Well, I'm still happy for you. I'm very happy for you both.
Thank you.
Um, cool. Uh, so typically, what do you do for preparing for streams, and what's your streaming schedule like these days? She could do it all.
So
Seriously,
my
Lainey.
so my streaming schedule is all over the place.
Hmm.
And I would like to have a steady schedule of like maybe Tuesday through Friday minimum, but things are hard because I myself am an active overworker and will take up any and all overtime that my job offers. Um, so because I had 2 months that I was on night shifts recently
Oh
because
wow.
I wanted the money. um, but yeah, I want to study your stream. Bleh. Um, but that is my goal, Tuesday through Friday, if not through the weekend. Um, what was the other part of the question? I'm sorry, I forgot.
So it's your schedule, and then I was asking you about and what you do to prepare for your streams. And I'm
Oh,
assuming since it's just go for it, go for
yeah, basically, I'll stream at the moment. I'll just stream whenever I feel like streaming
it. Hmm.
or whenever I have the time. Because I have everything set up to the at my desk usually, that I don't have to really change anything or um, do anything like really. I can just start the stream. That's it.
So you just go live
I
whenever
figured
you
that
feel like
assessment.
it. There is no preparation. It's just like, fuck it, I'm going live. And then that's what you do.
Yeah,
Awesome. I
basically.
like it. I'm jealous of it. I am jealous of it. Awesome. Okay. It looks like Tadpool73 asked, have any hidden talents, juggling, burping on command, etc.?
I don't think I have any hidden talents. Um, let's see. I don't know. I don't think I do. I like being a jack of all trades.
Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. And what do you primarily stream? What is primarily your content on Twitch?
I like being a variety streamer.
Okay.
Um, it, I recently, or I guess not recently, earlier this year, I finished up uh one of the Alien games. And now I'm working on Hades and Cyberpunk.
Oh,
Occasionally, whenever it works, I like to stream Catherine. So whatever piques my interest.
really? Okay.
Mhm.
Nice. So I did see a tweet from you that was a meme, and it was a meme of a bunch of drowning babies with the caption on them, unfinished gameplay, and then the one was like a brand new game. So are you notorious for starting games and not finishing them?
Yeah, my stream library or my Steam library looks kind of like a graveyard. I have never finished a game of Skyrim. I've yeah, I've bought Deadpool back when it came out in what, like 2013, I think. I haven't done that one.
Hmm.
There's a lot that I it's tough.
That's tough.
My interests jump around.
Jumps around. Jumps around. Are you one of my chatters that has ADHD?
I'm thinking so, but I haven't had the medical
Okay,
testing to tell me as much.
I got you. Yeah, that seems to be a symptom that a lot of them have is starting games and not finishing them because they get bored. Uh, Interesting. Okay. Um, let's see here. Um, we've already talked about your persona. Um, have you noticed any interactions just because you're a cat on Twitch?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. I wish there was more, but
Hmm.
with my obnoxious schedule, I don't get as much interaction as I want to.
Okay. Okay. And you do streams where you're IRL
Sometimes, yeah. The whole point
sometimes.
of the VTuber was if, you know, I had a really tough time streaming IRL constantly because I didn't always feel like putting on makeup or I didn't always feel like getting dressed. So, if I just throw on a VTuber, I can do as much or do everything and not have
Hmm.
to, you know, shower for an hour a day or something. Not that all showers are an hour, but you get the point.
Yep. Yep. I guess I'm gonna poke at that a little bit. Do you feel, as a lady, that you feel pressure to, have makeup on if you do an IRL stream or on camera?
I definitely think there is more pressure as a lady or female streamer to be more presentable to the public.
Hmm.
Um, I have noticed that when ladies have all of like all of the makeup on, or they're more presentable or whatever, they do get a higher view count than when they're streaming possibly the exact same thing and don't have everything or all dolled up on.
Yep. Yeah, I think I noticed that because I know there's several lady streamers that absolutely will not go on camera without makeup or won't show their face. And I think that's where the VTubing technology shines through to allow them to, not have to do that. I also find it to be like a gender bias that I feel like we just need to get over, but I don't think it's going to happen, or it's going to take a long time. Because I'll agree with you. We got like Asmongold, freaking same T-shirt the day before, just literally rolled out of bed, turned on the streaming, start streaming, and he just freaking puts a hair clip and puts his long hair in the hair clip, and boom, he's done. Like, meanwhile, like you and several other lady streamers, have to go take the extra effort to go make yourself more presentable, as a lady, which I think you're beautiful as is, but that's just this biased cat.
Thanks.
So, all right. Let's see here. So this question is, how do you stay in character during your streams, and do you have? We've already heard the backstory of it, but I assume that your chat already knows that you're not actually a loaf of bread that's also formed as a cat.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope they would know that. So I don't really have a character for my VTuber. I stream as myself, and it just makes it easier for me. Um, that's really about it. It's not a very interesting answer.
Yep. No, it's good. It's a good answer. Okay. And now that you've actually done this and you've
You're
started,
doing great, Doug.
Thanks, babe.
oh, there we go. There we go. He's
There he
giving it.
is.
There he is. He's good.
Enchanté, fiancé.
Enchanté. So he's giving you motivation and also telling this cat to back off, dude. I literally put a ring on it. All right, cool. Well, now that you've taken the plunge, what advice would you give anyone starting out that wants to be a VTuber? Now that you've actually done, now that you have the power of hindsight, marking his
So,
territory.
advice.
True, Lainey. True.
Don't stress about it.
Don't stress about it.
The biggest advice I can give about being a VTuber. Also, you don't really have to put a lot of money into being a VTuber, if any. I started streaming for free, outside of my laptop or whatever accessories that I want, which aren't necessary. Like, sure, I wanted a better camera, which I left back home, but and I still have a separate keyboard and a better microphone or a better mouse, but like that's because I wanted them and I saved the money to do that. If they're not necessary to have those things.
All right. Oh, 1 second here. I'm gonna have to mute myself. I'm getting an important call. 1 sec.
Ooh, no worries.
Entertain the stream. Entertain the stream.
Oh, entertain the stream. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Cheesybreadcat. I'm entertaining you, and please be entertained. I don't know what to do. What are some fun factoids about me? I don't have any things around here. How was the Renfest other than getting engaged? The Renfest was fantastic. I didn't drink as much as I wanted to, which is fine. You don't have to drink to have fun.
I'm back.
But I wanted to drink more. Hello! I'm talking about getting drunk because that's what I do at Renfest.
Nice. That's the best way to be at a Renfest. But not like slappy drunk. Just fun drunk.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. There's a difference. You got to know your limit. And you don't have to drink to have fun. I just like the taste of everything.
Oh, it looks like truly a scoundrel is defending himself, saying, "I simply wish to smooch the lady."
He loves his smooches, but it's okay. I do too.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see here. So that's your advice. Don't spend a bunch of money. You can literally get started if you have a decent computer, and we're not talking like crazy new, crazy awesome, and be a simple PNG, which I think is awesome. I kind of, I use Ninja Gato 1.0 because my computer is limited. I do enjoy Ninja Gato 2.0, but I understand uh, wholeheartedly that being hardware limited is not something you want to. Keeping it simple, it's the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, and you can still make excellent content. I think if you look at the VTuber category, the majority of the VTubers at the top, they are ladies, but they are usually 2D. The majority of them are 2D these days. So it just goes to show you that you could make awesome content being a simple 2D streamer or VTuber. So all right. Oh, how do you go about engaging with your community?
Um, Engaging can be tough, especially when you don't have any active chatters. But you just keep talking, even if you sit there and just hum a little song to yourself. Um, I know when people were quiet on my streams, um, I just talk about the surroundings or how cool you think something is in whatever you're viewing or playing. Um, Another thing you can do is just make up little sing song stuff. I did it when at the alien game I was playing scared me half to death, and talking to myself. I mean, I talk to myself naturally
Okay,
already, but yeah, just it's fun. Just talk.
just talk. Sorry. Tap the wrong window. I just continue to talk. So I will say, Asmon Gold has been one of my inspirations, and I do watch a lot of his content. And he says if you want to engage your community, you just have to talk. You have 7 seconds before they lose interest. So dead air is very detrimental to a stream. So I do agree with you. I agree with Cheesybreadcat. Just always talk. Just narrate what you're doing. Talk about what you're thinking about, what's going on, because it's helpful to try to engage the audience. And you as chatters in the chat. Just type anything that's going on. Even if you're just like, I just got home and I found my dog pooped inside the house. Like, go ahead and let us know. We will engage with that. Like it. You as a chatter have the power to really help us out as streamers because the more you type, the more active the chat is, the more it pushes us up in the algorithm, and we get recommended to you. And it makes good content, even if it's just a simple conversation. Some people like to just watch the conversation between a streamer and an active chatter. Anything, literally. Yes, smoke screen. Good job. Also, get to packing. uh, all right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Oh, what is? Oh, I forgot to do the shout out and the pin. So let's do that now. So I'm gonna do the exclamation shout out at Cheesy
How
Bread
could you
Kit.
do this?
No, no, no. So this is what we do on my channel. It's gonna play a random clip, and you are going to have to tell us what happens in this clip or highlight or explain, give more context. So let's see, and it's like roulette, so it could be anything. So let's see what it gives us. I thought it was pretty funny. Yesterday, I did two shoutouts. I did Laney and I did Sundori, and both of them had the same exact moment from BG3, where they had a gnome strapped to a windmill and sent him flying like a football. So let's see what happens when we do this for you. Oh, there's your cheesy bread. Oh,
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like it did
We got a
not
stream
pull.
delay. We'll see. Oh
Uh,
no.
no clip. Oh no. Okay, okay. We'll do a slight deviation. What is your top go to? I had a rough day and I want some cheesy bread. What is your go to?
My go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Like in general?
Yeah, like if you got a rough day, you just are on your way home, and I want to pick up some cheesy bread to enjoy on the couch to have with my fiance and have smooches because she is totally taken, and this cat is not rizzing her up. um, what would you pick up?
Uh, Definitely some sushi. Sushi or like poke or just, something along the sorts of that, or maybe some bubble tea. I know that's like very basic, but I am indeed like other girls, and I enjoy the simple things in life.
Nice. All right. So I'm saying check interviewing at Cheesybreadcat. Check out her channel. Okay, that's gonna take me. Okay, but that's your comfort meal, sushi. Okay. But what about cheese bread? Cheesy bread.
Oh, cheese
Where?
bread.
Yeah, where would you go
Um,
get it, or what would you get?
you can never go wrong with the true Italian Olive Garden and those
Really?
breadsticks.
I.
I absolutely love Olive Garden breadsticks.
Oh,
Um, or if you want to bring something home, what is it? Texas toast garlic bread. That's amazing as well. Or if you're in the mood to pretend like you're a little peasant boy, just some butter and bread. That works as well.
nice, nice. Hopefully, the Lainey doesn't get triggered by Olive Garden. All right, all right. I think my pin's finally ready. There's the pin. All right, manually at the end of
Yay!
stream. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Let me go back. No, which set of windows? I keep doing this. Which window is it? That window. Okay. Um, as part of being a streamer, it's important to engage and build a community. How do you go about building a community?
So I'm a firm believer you can only get back into the community what you receive, or you can only hold on. You can only receive what you give to the community. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So really engaging with other streamers, or like social media in general. I think that's a very strong way of building your community. I have a bunch of streamers that I tune into almost every time when I'm able to, or
Hmm.
you know, I try to be active in their chats, or I'll have like lurk in their channel or something. But my support is there and for them, and I hope that they can do the same back. And when they can, they do.
Yeah. Cool. Like this. Like this right now. This is a collab because you're in my chat, and yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I agree with that. If you want to, establish some pillars in your community, you got to be a part of other people's community. I know Smokescreen comes from the Code Nico community, which you guys know I have, a hand in that community, and a lot of those chat members enjoy a lot of the same things I do. So yeah, I agree with you. That is definitely the best way to build a community is to engage with other communities and other streamers. So awesome, awesome. I agree with your answer. Okay. Um, what is your most memorable fan interaction?
So it was while I was playing the Alien Isolation games, back before I went on another hiatus because of work and school. But they were just really genuine, and they were telling me that like they really enjoyed my content, and I brought a smile to their face, or um that I'm a good person, and I love hearing that. And I got emotional because taking compliments is hard for me.
What? Oh, okay. Awesome. All right. I will. I'm torn because I don't to make I will compliment anytime you need compliments. Just come to my chat or to my Discord. I will compliment you all day, every day. All right. All right. Do you have any plans for growing your community in the future, or are you still on a hiatus, or what's your plan going forward?
So I did manage to stream on my birthday, which I did enjoy.
Hmm.
But my overall plan is just to stream more.
Hmm.
I know that's not a very big goal, but yeah, I have a tough time saying no when they ask for help at work. So I usually, put aside everything else, or I put aside my streams or my enjoyment to go get money because
Hmm.
I like money and I like to be of service. That sounds bad, but I like to be helping that my job or whatever, you know.
Okay.
So, but the goal is to say no to work more often, so I can actually spend time at the house and stream.
Well, that's also tough because now you got a fiance
Yeah,
who probably also wants you to spend more time with him.
definitely.
Definitely, definitely. Okay. Um, um, what would you say so far is your biggest challenge you've encountered as a small VTuber, and how have you overcome it?
So at the moment, the biggest challenge is just getting people to interact in the chat.
Hmm.
Um, and I can overcome this by, like we said earlier, just continuing to talk. Because I have a really bad habit when it comes to when I get really focused in the game. I just have this blank look, and I'm just hyper focused on whatever's going on my screen, and then I forget about chat entirely.
Yeah, that's easy to do to tunnel vision on the game, especially when it's like a really tense moment. Yep.
Mhm.
Um, I will say I'm excited for you to get Baldur's Gate in the future because that one is turn based, so it is a little more forgiving to streamers uh, since it's turn based. All right, all right, all right. Oh, what's your biggest achievement on Twitch?
Um, I could at the moment it's just getting affiliate. I didn't think I would reach as many followers to do such a thing.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, that's currently it. Or I guess starting a Twitch account,
Yep.
or starting to stream. That's another big one. Because when I first started streaming, my bedroom was getting renovated, so I was just on the couch, laptop in lap, corded headphones. Like it was a mess, but we got through it.
Awesome. Cool. Cool. Uh, so I think we've already talked about this question. Any advice for others looking to start their? Yeah, we did. Journey as a VTuber. You recommended don't spend any money. Just try it, and use the simple tools to see if you like it. Okay, okay. Um, is this your first collaboration?
It is.
It is your
It's
first
very
collaboration.
exciting, very
I'm
nerve
very.
wracking, very nerve wracking.
Oh, Lainey has a question. Lainey says, "How long have you been streaming?"
I don't know how long I've been streaming. I think at least since 2020,
Okay,
um, give or take a lot of hiatuses.
okay, nice, nice. Um, okay, I think I already asked you about your future plans. I think you said you're just wanting to stream more, which is always
Yes.
an admirable goal. Are there any plans for another cheesy bread model or PNG image?
I thought about it. I mean, as time will go on, I'll probably think of more like emotes
Hmm.
to have on stream. At the moment, I have the long cat. I have a happy face. I have a hard eyes, sad, angry. Um, just all your basic emotions.
Hmm.
I have a little clown themed one and some those uh meme glasses. um
Oh, really?
uh but yeah, at the moment it's probably just creating more of those while I still have keys put to assign them to. But that's really about it. I thought about making a rigged setup like you have or other VTubers have, where maybe just the flat image, but it tracks your movement in your face. But I don't know how to do that, and if I'm gonna do something for my channel, I would like to make it myself
Hmm.
instead of commissioning somebody. But I mean, I'm totally not advising or I'm telling. What am I trying to say? Do that if you want to as a streamer.
Hmm.
I just don't want to do
Yep.
it.
Um, so I made Ninja Gato 1.0 technically. Um, Ninja Gato 1.0 is a standard asset that comes with a VTubing software, and I modified it in Paint, or not Paint.
Love that.
Um, I got a free trial to Photoshop, and I modified it. So if you want, and you want to continue down the, because there's an all white cat that you could modify and make it into your calico, I think. So if you want, after stream, I can send you some, send you some information, and you could look into that if you're interested. Um,
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
and you could be a sitting cat just like 1.0, and we could be cat friends and cat stream together in the future.
That'd be
So,
great.
oh, Bam Chickadee asked 2 questions in chat. She might have missed them, but we'll just ask them again. How long have you and your fiance been together, and does he stream with you?
So me and my fiance have been together about 3 years now. Well, as fiance since Sunday, as we discussed earlier in the chat or earlier in the stream, but as of dating wise for 3 years. And he occasionally streams with me. I remember when I was playing the game Stray,
Okay.
I had him on a Discord call. If you go through my, I don't know if it's still there. It should still be there, but there's a moment in Stray where
Hmm.
the cat. It's right in the very beginning, but the cat falls. He loses his family. Um, um, he
Spoilers.
commented. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, just keep going, keep going. Tell the story.
Okay. But the cat, is obviously injured and is sad. And he cracked me up because he's like me whenever I eat a raw chicken or something, and I just wheezed it. But we've played Kiwi together, but mostly it's just like commentary wise sometimes.
Okay, so he'll collab with you, join a Discord call with you, and then they'll either play together or be your co-streamer essentially. That's awesome. Stray is such a good game. So sad. Maybe I should play Stray. I wonder if I could play Stray, um, and be Ninja Gato 2.0 at the same time. I wonder if my machine can
I'd
handle
like it.
that.
Yeah.
Because then it would be
I
like
don't know. I mean,
that.
Stray came out. Go ahead.
It's like an indie game, right? Right. So it's like
It
lower.
is an indie game.
Okay. 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 Um, and it's an orange cat. Bastard stole my likeness again. uh, I'll look into that. I'll look into that. It was so good. I need Stray 2. Yes. Catception. Yes, it would be Catception. Orange cat playing a orange cat video game. It would be adorable. All right, I'll look into that for a future stream. Okay. Cool. So you do collab with him. Okay, but does your fiance stream?
He does not. No.
He does not. Okay, he's just a co-host. Okay. Hmm. Nice. Okay. Um, are there any exciting projects or developments you'd like to tease for your viewers? I think.
Hmm.
Hmm.
No, not really. I, I mean, well, I do have a couple cosplays lined up that I want to eventually do. I just don't know when I'll do
Well,
them.
them really? Well, I
Yes.
mean,
Well. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say if you IRL stream, you could do like Lame Lady and just put on one of the cosplays you already own and stream as that. I think, um, you know, I I'm gonna do a little bit of a spoilers, but I think I saw a picture of a pyramid head cheesy bread.
Yes, that was my
Really?
first fully handmade costume cosplay.
What? And it's October. You could do a spooky stream. I don't know if it'd be easy to see through the head and okay, but it'd be cool, and it'd be cool to see. And it's the spooky month, so yeah, that's an
Well,
idea for
while
you.
I while I absolutely love that Pyramid Head cosplay, I was a little dumb and didn't create any space for me to see out of the helmet. Um, so when I have to walk around conventions, I had to hold it up or like carry it, so that I didn't run into people around me.
Oh,
Um, but whenever I make Pyramid Head 2.0, that's the plan, is actually being able to see while wearing a helmet. At the moment, it is in the hands of one of my good friends who is a lot taller than me and is able to, fill out the proportions of the helmet. Um, which is it's fun. I'm glad that he has it, and it's nice to see someone else wear my work, which which brings up, I guess, the idea of commissions. I thought about it, but I don't really want to do work for other people. I just want to do work for myself.
that's understandable. Plus, it sounds like you're already strapped for time, and trying to work in commissions on top of that sounds like that would be troublesome. Yep.
Yes.
So okay, cool. So Lame Laney asked if you do have an Instagram. She does, and I believe you just look up Cheesybreadcat on Instagram, right? And you're right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I made sure that while I was making the name, or
Mhm.
originally planning to be on Twitch, I made sure that no one else had the Cheesy Bread Cat handle. Um, so it is me. Whatever Cheesy Bread Cat you find, that is me.
So Cheesy Bread on Instagram, Cheesy Bread Cat on Twitter, right?
Yes, just Cheesy Bread Cat for everything.
And
Well, except Reddit. I don't have a Reddit, but
you don't have a
yeah.
Reddit. Do you have a YouTube?
Oop, my headphones are dying.
Uh,
Gotta switch them out.
do you have a YouTube?
Uh, I do not, but
Okay.
I've thought about making one.
Okay, but for sure, if the chat and the gatos in chat want to find you, they can find you on Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram. Okay, cool,
And
nice.
Threads,
Oh,
as
Threads.
Instagram likes
Add
to call
Threads too. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you for that segue, Laney. We got those plugs out. um. All right. Man, we are already at the end of the questions. Holy cow.
it.
Um,
Oh wow.
is there anything else you would like to share with the audience about being, or just in general, about this interview?
Um, let's see. I guess just some overall, you know, I'll be streaming more often.
Okay.
Be sure to take a break from the internet, go outside and touch some grass every now and then. Um,
Grass toucher. Grass toucher
I'm
detected.
sorry. um, oh, my favorite food, as Bamf asks, other than cheesy bread, is sushi and poke bowls and soup. I love soup.
I call poke disassembled sushi.
It
It's basically
basically
the
is,
same,
yeah.
but it's basically the same. Okay.
What other advice?
Or any other
Do you have
plugs?
anything else? Oh,
Any other plugs you want to throw out?
um, let's see, Instagram, Threads, Twitter or X, um, Twitch. That's about it. I do have a Discord server, but it's not very active. And I also don't know how to really set up a Discord server, so it's just kind of there. Um,
If you have questions,
what
I'm
else?
my own madman, so you're welcome to ask me. Um,
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
I'll definitely do that. I just hate being a burden. Just do you know how to do this really simple thing?
Nope. My only caveat is I prefer you to ask it just in general, so that if anybody else has that same question or is interested in that same topic, they essentially get secondhand wisdom just because it's public. So that's my only caveat. Is yeah, ask me in my Discord.
I can definitely do that.
Okay.
Um, so hoping to have
Um.
a more steady stream schedule. What else? Now I'm just trying to run through.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
do you have any other questions? Because
Yes.
I'll talk your ears off.
Nope. So I suspect Lainey has cyber stalked you because she's come out with the question: "Every pretty girl is a soup girl." I I I don't know what that is. Can you explain or what that is, or give more context?
I love soup. Um, I believe on I don't remember which social media it was, but in the bio I just have full of soup
Oh.
as the bio. I think it might be Twitter or X, whatever.
Hmm.
um, but yeah, there's that. And I even mentioned that soup was one of my favorite foods when
Hmm.
I was answering Banff.
Okay. And then Amp Chickadee is reminding me that so I do have to talk that my cooking content is on hiatus. I am at a Airbnb which has a very limited kitchen. In fact, since it's shared, I really just don't want to even go in there and make a mess because it's not my kitchen.
I
uh,
understand.
but you know, I'm collecting recipes to try to challenge myself to be a cat to make food that and share. One of the ways I find communities come together, or cultures come together more importantly, is food. Everybody enjoys delicious food, and
I agree.
um, so what is your go-to recipe? That you make uh, that you would recommend that I try.
Oh man, that's the issue. Is I don't really know how to cook. Um, I'm more of the cleaning kind of person after my
Hmm.
fiance cooks.
Oh,
Um,
he's the chef. Okay.
he really is. But I guess, my go-to would just be like spicy ramen.
Spicy
Like
ramen.
so you get your ramen bowl and then I always add my own seasoning to everything.
Okay.
So you'll just get your well, I like the spicy ramen. It doesn't have to be spicy ramen, but I usually add like a raw egg or like a all the three basic spices: the black pepper, salt, and some garlic. I put those in absolutely everything. And you pour the hot kettle water on top of it, and then you let it cook. It's perfect.
Hmm.
Um, but the only other thing that I like constantly make for myself is just poor man's quesadilla,
Okay.
where you just get two tortillas or a tortilla folded in half, and you get some cheese. I like the Mexican blend that you get from the grocery store.
Hmm.
You sprinkle that on. I like my cheese very heavy. And then I get some taco seasoning and sprinkle that on. And then I throw it in the toaster for however long I feel like. And ta-da! Poor man's quesadilla.
Nice. Nice. Okay. I will try to make a spicy ramen in the future for you as well. I can probably make a quesadilla sooner rather than later, um, and make content with that. And I will share that because the recipes don't have to be fancy. Um, like Ancient Pillow gave me the recipe for Indomie, which if you guys saw is just it's basically similar to ramen noodles. You just boil the noodles add the sauce and seasoning packets, mix it or drain the noodles, mix it with the sauce and seasonings, put an egg on top, a fried egg on top, and it's phenomenally good. It is stupid good for being such a simple recipe. And then there's a recipe from one of my UK viewers. We I still need to try beans on toast, and it's literally just beans on toast. But that seems to be, and he does the cheese bread, which they use a special, like, they call it pickles, but what we know as pickles in the U.S. they know as gherkins, and it's more like a pickle spread. And I still need to order that and make that. Um,
Interesting.
um, as you are a former fake Briton, you aren't missing much on the beans on toast train, Lamau. what what does he mean by a former fake Briton?
So his family's military,
Okay.
and him and his family lived in England for I don't remember how many years, but it was a couple of years.
Hmm.
So that's what he means by the former fake Briton.
Okay.
Uh, Me and all of our friends here always made fun of him for being a red coat instead of blue coat.
Oh, okay. So he was in Britain long enough uh, that he picked up a lot of their culture, and he's
Yes.
secondhand, but he was never truly a Briton, so they probably never considered him to be a true Briton. But he probably has enough.
Probably not. No.
They probably has enough cultural aspects secondhand that people probably don't consider him a full American. And that's gotta feel like a man without a country. Um, but here in America, as long as you've got that citizenship, you are American. And if you get immigrated and just get citizenship, less than 24 hours ago, you're just as American as any American. So I will commend him to just be like, bro, I'm as red, white, and blue as you, as American. So oh, I hit the nail on the head. I went to uni in the UK for years. A lot of the food memes in the UK are exaggerated, but trust me, beans on toast is one of their foods. Yep, one of their least of their foods. It truly does feel like that. Pretty accurate. Oh, okay. So I hit the nail on the head when I'm saying that he feels sometimes like he's a man without a country. Um, that actually happens to a lot of military kids. It is a tough lifestyle for soldiers and their families. So I commend your family for making that sacrifice. Um, okay,
Oh, here he comes.
here he
Are you bringing
comes.
me a drink? I would love one.
Namori!
You want to say hi to everybody?
You want? Hello. Well, let's look at this
There's a
handsome
delay.
There's a
gentleman.
delay.
There's a delay.
I thought this would be the
There
live
he
feed.
is.
Yeah, I
There. Hey, he is a good-looking
can't
chap.
hear it. So.
Hi, Tommy. Oh, see, they said you were good looking.
He is a good-looking chap. And Namori says hello. So there we
Great.
go.
People are also saying hello.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
She is doing great. Do you have any questions for
We should get the jawline.
Get the Jawline? That's man. He
Bye.
Heart eyes. Hello,
Sorry.
hello, fiance. Conspiracy cat still thinks that he's letting us know. Lockdown. All right. But yeah, I'm happy for you. I mean, that's great. I'm happy to see young loves blossom, and I'm excited for you. Oh, do you guys? I'm assuming you're engaged, but or I know you're engaged, but do you have like? Are you guys already formulating dates and ideas and things like that?
I wish we were, especially since I am a perpetual avid planner.
Hmm.
Um, I will. I'm the kind of person that I know exactly what I want to do, when I'm going to do it, and what days I need to take off
Hmm.
in January throughout the entire year. Um, But we were waiting for my college studies to finish,
Oh,
and
nice.
we're actually still long distance. I am just over at his house visiting. Um,
Oh,
we live a state apart,
okay.
so we're we're just going how it goes, you know.
Smokescreen monka stop. I don't even know what I'll do the next 10 minutes. True. True. I know she's insane. Let me ask
Yeah.
you this. I've only come across prepared lists like this once before with a girl I know who was like a brownie and a Girl Scout, and I forget what like the top one is. That was that you? Were you any of those?
No,
Okay.
I was never in the Girl Scouts.
Okay.
I pretended I was in the Girl Scouts.
Okay.
'Cause back in my childhood, I had a friend
hmm
who was, and she would always come over and do the Girl Scout activities.
hmm
But that's about it.
Okay. And can I ask, or so these questions, I'm just gonna ask some personal questions, and you don't have to answer them if you don't want to. But what are you studying, and how long, how much longer to go?
So I currently have a degree in visual arts, and
Oh,
now I'm just in general studies. I wanted to do computer science, but I can't do math. So we're just gonna
hmm
do general studies and get out of school.
okay, okay, nice, nice. Ah, Nomori says Pagu. All right, okay. All right. I'm gonna mess with the screen and stuff. I need to um,
Go ahead.
move this over. Oh man, this is gonna be so difficult, but that's okay. I will make this work. Um, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I want to do a dual. Okay, you go there. No, I don't want quad setup. I want. Okay, I'll just work with quad setup. Maybe, maybe. Um, okay, this is. So this is part of the stream where I dig up stuff. So I have been
Okay,
on your
go ahead.
Instagram and I have been on your Twitter, and I found a couple things that I want some additional context for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my Mozilla browser Stalker Cat. Yep, this Stalker Cat. And what I have to do is I got to move it. Oh, you know what? I can I can ghetto this. I know I can ghetto this. I could totally ghetto this.
You got this. I believe in you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over to here. Okay, I might be able to do it this way. Let's find out. Because you guys should be seeing my display. Oh, it's because the Mozilla is visible? I'm so confused. Okay, let's bring it forward is what I think I need to do. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's treating it as an independent source, so it's not duplicating it. Awesome. That is helpful. Okay, so this is my streamer browser. I recommend anybody who wants to be a streamer have a streamer browser that has no cookies, has no history, will automatically delete after you close it. It's so easy to accidentally dox yourself, or show an embarrassing search history type of thing. But I wanted to show a couple things. So we'll start off with some softballs. Who's this?
Oh, we
Oh,
gotta wait for
I gotta move. I'm in the way, so it's
that too.
I need to get out of the way. There, I need to move over here. Can you see this on my
All right,
stream?
well, let's just wait for Twitch to catch up. There we go. Okay, so that is Cinder.
Cinder.
We've yes, she was also one of our childhood cats, or my childhood cat. She was mostly, more of my sisters than ours, I
Okay.
guess. But since Bella died, my calico childhood cat, she had just become the family's.
hmm
We've had her since early 2000s. Um, She is 18 years old at the moment.
What?
Love her.
Wow, that is a senior cat. 18 years old?
Yes.
I can't believe that.
Yes.
I can't believe that. Actually, I'm gonna shrink Mozilla a little bit because I'm blocking your beautiful face. All right, there we go. I need to
I could
stop.
just scoot over.
No. I also need to. I gotta keep my Riz in check.
Oh.
All right. Next thing I dug up. Who is this? And we'll let stream catch up.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Stream's slowly catching up.
We're a few seconds
There
behind.
we go. Okay. So that is Tink, or Tinker. She was named after Tinkerbell, the Disney fairy. And as Scoundrel is saying, please do not dead name. It's because Scoundrel and his friends all call Tink Fork. There you go. Her name's Fork to them. To the rest, to my family, her name's Tink.
Tink.
She is our new kitten. We got her. When did we get her? We only got her like a month or so ago. My parents brought her back from Florida.
Oh.
They found her in a bookstore or a thrift shop. Excuse me.
Like hanging outside the thrift shop, or
Yes. So
okay.
I guess whatever shop they went to, someone had like a family of kittens there that they had rescued from a barn fire, and they just needed homes. And Tink was there, and my parents couldn't resist, so there she is.
All right.
That's our kitten.
All right. Now I gotta know, how did the name Fork come about?
So, Scoundrel saying in chat, we were in the process of naming her, and so I hit up the friend group chat that I am in and was asking for name suggestions, and they were coming up with all ridiculous names like EcoTank ET280 or 2800, or HP printer, whatever, and then see, as they were goofing off and coming up with ridiculous names, I'm gonna call him Void because I don't know if he wants his name used, but he came up with the name Fork, and it just kind of stuck with all of them.
It sounds like Scoundrel is a Wubby fan, because Wubby also had a cat that he had his community name, and it goes by HP, but his full name is like Hewlett Packard All-in-One Photo Smart blah 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 printer or something like that. So I'm betting he's a Wubby fan, and he also recommended your cat be named Catalytic Converter.
He did.
I don't like that name.
Yeah, those names did not fly with my parents.
Oh, that's incredible. I didn't even know. Oh, I just assumed you were a Wub Cub. Okay. All right. Let me go back to my digging. All right. So this was the cosplay I talked about earlier, and we'll let stream catch up. But I am showing your pyramid head cosplay, the rusted one.
Oh yes. So that I believe that was at TechoCon.
TechoCon.
Yes. It's a convention that takes place in Pittsburgh. That is actually my first, outside of the boots and the shorts, because I accidentally made the tunic too small. Everything I had handmade myself.
Wow.
Here, I guess this one. I put my artist degree to some use there. And now it is currently in possession of our friend Void,
Hmm.
and he is the new Pyramid Head. Are you? What's up? Are you bringing it in? Okay, you can bring it in.
You have to show off for the fans.
Thanks, babe.
You have to show off for the fans. I won't interrupt. Take your sword, please. Thank you.
There it is.
You're welcome.
Is this the side? We lost a rivet on one side. There it is.
That is huge. Let me hide the browser real quick. That is huge.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
You
so
actually
it's about,
made that?
I did. So it's all house insulation with a PVC pipe and EVA foam.
What? That's what she said. Good one, Beth. Chickadee, good one. Wow. Okay, alright. Well, talk about the creative process. How does one make something like that?
What I did, what else? Can I see any seams? No, I guess I covered all the seams. Anyways, so I took 4 panels of house insulation and cut I cut 2 of the middle ones so that I could slide this PVC pipe through or sandwich it between 2 full pieces of insulation.
Mm-hmm.
And
Insulation
then
foam,
because
right?
I didn't know. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
They come in the nice pink sheets or whatever
Mhm.
color they were originally. And then because I didn't know how the insulation would react to plastic dip or any spray paint, I went ahead and just wrapped a a 2 millimeter EVA foam around so that I could seal and paint it properly. And then I just made just an empty box, a rectangle for the hilt, and the rivets are actually googly eyes. I don't know if you can hear it when I'm shaking it, but you can hear all the googly eyes moving around. And then for the texture of the PVC or the handle, it's just an ace bandage that I wrapped around and painted.
Bro, truly a scoundrel, the MVP of stream. Holy cow. That is pretty cool. I mean, to you, you're just like, oh, this is just a bunch of simple material that I put together, blah, blah, blah. But, from our view, it it looks phenomenal. Like, it looks like a badass sword. And then
Thank
with
you.
this camera, or this stream view, I wouldn't be able to tell that it's not the real thing. I think that's awesome.
So I don't remember how tall it is. I mean, I can stand up next to it and show you how much taller it is than me. But
Whoa,
it's up there for sure.
That's truly terrifying. That is truly terrifying.
I'm about 5'3", and I think this is, well, the tip's a little bent now because of wear and tear, but I don't remember what the exact dimensions were. I just remember I made it so that whenever I wore platform boots, it would be the perfect height.
It's super light too. Really smart using
It is very light. Yes.
Oh, that is true. I saw a dude that actually had a cloud sword out of actual metal, and
Oh wow.
he was just red in the face. His entire body and chest was red because just lugging that thing around was a workout enough. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that. No.
Yeah. But wow. Yeah, I feel like you're underselling your cosplay abilities. You're actually very, very talented, and I enjoy looking.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn back on Mozilla and the streamer browser.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up some of your other cosplays that I was looking at. Oh, this one's a cute one, and you'll have to explain the context of what's going on in this scene. Paste and go. All right, so it looks like you're sitting next to a mermaid, and I'm assuming this is at a Ren Fair.
Yes. Shoot, I don't remember the mermaid's name, but I believe I tagged her. This was at the Pittsburgh Ren Fair. Not to be confused with the PA Ren Fair, because we did that last year and we missed, I think, the Pittsburgh one because it ends sooner. Either way, That was when was it? That was in September.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very bad at actually like going through and posting my photos. 'Cause I don't think I posted this until like October maybe, or at least the end of
Hmm.
September. Um, but yeah, that's me in my normal Run Fair attire. I love being an elven wench, as you can see the ears there.
Hmm.
The cape that I'm wearing, I made myself.
Hmm.
As for the rest of my costume, the shirt I bought recently, the bodice and the corset, for those who don't know what a bodice is, and the skirts are handmade by my grandmother. So we have some crafty stuff people running through my family.
Wow, it's in the blood. It's in the blood. Okay. Okay. Would you say your grandmother was an inspiration to you?
Definitely.
Definitely.
I mean, my grandmother made my mother's wedding dress, and I was
Oh.
originally going to do that for myself, but then I realized to be saving money, I would be DIYing about everything during my wedding,
Hmm.
whenever that does happen. So I'm just gonna buy a cheap dress and then add some lace to it or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, it's very exciting. I've been wanting a different costume for the Ren
Hmm.
Fair, but I have such an emotional attachment to that one, especially because I've had that one since middle school, and I'm surprised it fits. But
What?
yeah,
Okay. Like, that's also a huge feat to still be the same size you were in middle school. So, wow. Because that doesn't happen for most Americans, that's for sure.
no.
Your guys' food is way too delicious. um, cool. I like that cosplay. Uh, oh, I have to ask you about this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit paste and go. It looks like you have a dead animal on your head. Can you explain this photo?
Ah, I see. So that one, I had gotten from the Pittsburgh Ren Fair.
Okay.
What did I name him? Jeremy? Did I name him Jeremy? Yeah, Jeremy. Um, I okay. So call me weird all you want. I have a liking for the macabre. Um,
What's the
so I
macabre?
have a like spooky stuff. So
Okay.
taxidermy. Because Jeremy it's himself was, I believe, a fox, or I guess still is a fox. But I like taxidermy because I think it's cool. I like bones and stuff. And fun fact, I also collect Furbies, which I know a lot of
Hmm.
people don't like. Um, so I can't leave Scoundrel. I don't believe anyone else that I would attempt to date or marry would agree with me collecting Furbies. Um, what else? But yeah, that's Jeremy, and I just like dead stuff because I think it's cool.
Awesome. Awesome. So you have a fox pelt that you use for your red fair slash cosplays. Cool.
Yes, and are you bringing over the Furby?
I'm now providing
You're,
props.
thank you for providing content.
What? So is that one of
I
your?
appreciate it, babe. Love you.
So you're at his place,
Uh,
right? So you brought that with you?
I am, yes.
So
Yeah. So I have two Furbies that I have here. Um, just to make it a little, I'll put them away now. I'll
no, 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 no.
just to make it a
Bring
little
it
more
back. Bring it
roomy.
back. Bring it back.
Oh, bring
I
it back.
want bring
Okay.
it back. I want you to explain this Furby and the history of that Furby. What is like? Is that a special collection, or tell us about this Furby?
Okay, so this Furby is from the generation that came out in 2005.
Okay.
This was actually the same model of the first Furby that I got as a child. The only
Hmm.
difference is that it's just color wise that is different. And in my childhood Furby, the beak kind of has worn down from me playing with it, so it kind of looks like he has teeth. And he has a purple stomach instead of purple stomach and purple little hair tooth instead of cream. Um, but yeah, I just think they're neat, and They bring up a nostalgia factor for me because I had one as a kid, which I still do have. He's just displayed in my room back at home. Um, but I collect from the 90s when they first came out up to 2005 because any generation of Furby that came out after that, they started going with the digital eyes or started like relying on the apps to interact with them, and they kind of just lose their eldritch horror charm. Um, but yeah, Furbies.
Yeah, some people find Furbies to be cute, and some people find them to be nightmare fuel. It looks like Lainey might be the latter. She says, "I swear, my childhood Furby would talk to me even with the batteries out." Had you experienced that? Is that true? Can they do that?
I have never experienced that.
Okay.
Every Furby that I have on display has batteries out, and I
Mhm.
haven't woken up to one talking to me yet, at least.
Yet, yet, and yes, and shout out to truly a scoundrel. The things he does for love. Definitely.
Yes.
I think having Furbies at your house so your girlfriend feels now fiance feels more comfortable at your house. That's an act of love right there. That's an act of
It
love.
is. I appreciate him for it.
Maybe it was a nightmare. Lainey, I think I have heard of that before. Like I don't think you were hallucinating. I think I've heard of that before. I wonder if some of them
There's
stored.
definitely been some horror stories.
Yeah, I think some of them may or may not have stored some charge, for operations. Since they have mechanical operations, which there could be voltage collapse with operating multiple motors at the same time. So I could definitely see the
Mhm.
designs having energy storage to make it to where those mechanical things work smoother. So I find it plausible, but I don't have any proof. But yes, Laney, it could be nightmare fuel. Okay, all right. Um, nice. Let's see here. What else did I dig up? Oh, I didn't realize you knew a celebrity and one that frequents my channel. Um, so I'm gonna bring up this photo, and I think you met a Moisty Boy.
Yeah, I met a cosplayer of the Moisty Boy.
That's pretty good. That's pretty. I look like voice critical. Gym shorts, white t-shirts. I gotta say that's a pretty simple cosplay. And I gotta commend him. And I didn't put two and two together, but is that your fiance on the right in that photo?
It is,
It
yes.
is. Okay. So he says that he wears real swords, metal swords, for his cosplay, and they're heavy. Did you meet him through Ren Fair's cosplay, or did he share that passion with you, or did you corrupt him? He corrupt you?
So I kind of just I shared the passion with him.
Hmm.
His first run fair he actually went to without me, which I'm still a little salty about, but I understand. I couldn't make it up to Pennsylvania. Because I live down in Virginia, which
Okay.
is fine.
Wait,
But it's about like a
that means you're
4
even
and
closer to Laney than I thought.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yep. Okay. Continue. Sorry, I
Yeah,
deviated.
no worries. So his friends went all to the Pittsburgh Run Fair sometime.
Hmm.
I don't remember what it was, but it was a couple years ago. And from there, he loved it. I've also tried to get him into my favorite game franchise, which is Dragon Age,
Okay.
because I grew up on Dragon Age. And he he did me dirty and pointed out that I apparently had a thing for elves, which I
Hmm.
didn't,
You can't
you
unsee
know.
it now. You can't unsee it now.
No, I cannot. But funny enough, the way we met was it has some comedy to it. So we actually went to the same high school together,
Oh.
but I didn't talk to him until we had the same college class together. Um, and then after he moved to England with his family, that's when the brain it clicked, and I realized that I liked him. Um, but I couldn't really do anything because he was now overseas, and after confessing my feelings, he wasn't really in the in the headspace to start dating, especially dating long space. Yeah, as he was
High
saying, our high school is
school was
very overcrowded.
very overcrowded. We didn't even know each other until college. Lol. What? I like. Did you like at least like sort of recognize the faces? You know, once you're in the class together, like like I swear I've seen this guy before, type of thing.
Yes,
Okay.
I think I had exactly one lunch with him. Um, and that's when my friend at the time was teaching me how to play Magic the Gathering. So I think we all sat at the same table once, but that was about it. I sat next to him in college because I recognized his face. And then I was freezing one class, and then he gave me his jacket, and I've been just head over heels for him since. Um, but
What a
our inside joke is that I gaslit him into loving me.
really, really.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna back it up just a tiny bit. She did.
Go
I
ahead.
heard that. I heard him in the background be like, "She did. She gaslit me." Um, no, I find that kind of crazy that you guys go all the way back to high school and that you sort of knew each other, but then do you have like old photos and things like you'll see like you're at the assembly and you're in the top right, he's the bottom
She
left.
was a simp.
Go away.
She was a
Sorry. Um,
like did you like spot each other
um,
in the yearbook and see each other in different spots or to see how close you came to knowing each other?
probably. I mean, I'm sure we had a. We're definitely together in the class photo that we
Mhm.
have. We're just on opposite sides of the football field.
Oh.
Um, uh, I mean, if you look at the photo, I don't think you can really tell faces,
Mhm.
but well, we. I'm sure there's photos somewhere with us in near location towards each other somewhere. I
Okay.
just don't know when or where.
Mhm. That's cool. And I also have to back it up. You play Magic the Gathering too?
Not as much anymore. But yes, I do know how to play Commander deck, and my dad was currently my biggest opponent. Because we didn't really know anybody else, so we just played against each other.
Wow. I I just have to call him a scoundrel again because he locked down a girl that plays Magic the Gathering, which is pretty hard to find. Like he literally found the smallest percentage of, you know, like female gamer, cosplayer, streamer, Magic MTG. It's a good thing he locked it down. Holy cow. Um,
Well, now you're just flattering me.
let's see here. One. Let's do like two more. Let's do this one. Uh, so it looks like a character drawing. Can you explain this one to us?
Oh, yeah. So that one is a commission that
Oh,
I got from a different artist on Etsy. I believe I've tagged them. I don't quite remember their name at the moment. But I got that as, was that a Christmas gift? I think that was a Christmas gift. That or an anniversary gift one year. And because we were really big in Ren fairs, and thus, it's us at the Ren fair.
hmm,
So I've been meaning to take it to a store and have it all printed out so I can frame it, but at the moment it just remains my phone background or home screen background.
okay. Uh, and I'm gonna do this one, and then one more after this one. It looks
All
like
right.
you're taking a photo of yourself in the mirror. Does that mean that you're into photography too? Or do you do amateur
Oh,
photography?
I am an amateur photographist. I I do amateur photography. I don't do it as much anymore. It was just when I had the photography class in college, and
Oh,
I
so
just like taking self portraits.
you're educated in photography. That's a whole different step or a whole nother level. That's awesome.
So very, very little education. I still have some struggles, and my camera has been sitting in the corner of my room for longer than I'd like to admit. But yeah, when I did photography for school, I really enjoyed taking self portraits.
Yep. I will take a personal deviation on that and say that, I have to blame cell phone technology. Um, the cell phone cameras are just, they're getting really good. They're getting really, really good,
They are,
especially
yeah.
with the multiple lenses that help with the noise cancellation and stuff like that. Um, and it's also very hard to motivate yourself to lug around a giant camera when the cell phone
Yeah.
technology is getting close. It's getting close. It's not quite there, but I was reading an article that Sony has limited their camera R&D division, and basically is saying that they're already seeing that market to come to an end in the near or in the future. I won't say near
Oh
future, but
wow.
yeah, that I because I mean some of the new cell phones are getting really, really good, and it's hard to compete photo wise. Um, all right, I'll end on this one. Um, so it looks like you're kissing a handsome gentleman in this photo. Is this true?
Yeah, that's me and Scoundrel.
That's you and
At
Scoundrel.
the I believe the Pittsburgh Run Fair again. Um, but yeah, we just things were closing down and everyone was being sent home, so we stopped by the front entrance where they had the doors closed
Hmm.
for the day. And we just took some photos of us and some of our friends.
Wow.
So that he hadn't proposed yet, but lo and behold.
Lo and behold, got gaslit into a proposal.
Yep.
I'm so sure. I'm so sure. Uh, our friend group has some overlap, but we didn't know each other personally. Kind of funny how that worked out. Um, yeah, it's believable, especially if you're at a very large, high school. It's very believable that you would know somebody, or have direct interaction with somebody. And especially if were you guys in? Oh, you said you were in the same graduating class, so that that helps. But I've had rings since June. She got gaslit back. Oh.
I did get gaslit back. Um,
What? Do you want to explain that comment to go further?
so every time that I got really excited, because I am a perpetual overthinker,
Mm-hmm.
along with overplanning.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finally, we went on, came to family vacation this
Mm-hmm.
past August. So I got out of him.
She thought.
Go away.
He's leaking.
When he
Spoilers! Spoilers!
I know. uh, I managed to get out of him that he got me a pair of earrings
Okay.
that matched the ring that I wanted. Um, but I had already done the research, or was going to do the research, because I reading reviews is how I pass the time when I'm shopping sometimes. Um, and I had found out from the reviews of the ring that I wanted that the artist or seller threw in a pair of free earrings that
Mm-hmm.
matched. Um, so I'm like, okay, well and both of our parents are going to be there, and
Mm-hmm.
the this thing, and you it just makes sense, right? That
Oh,
I would be proposed to.
you started to connect the dots. Okay. Okay.
I did. I was connecting the dots. And he was like, no, I have my own plan for everything. You just need to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a back
She
and forth
picked
battle.
that ring out 6 months into us dating. Don't let you Don't let her convince you she's horrible.
Man, you are a perpetual planner. You already let somebody know that like this is the ring. This is the one right here. Okay.
Yes. It was a set of 2.
Mhm.
We have the ring that I'm gonna put on for the wedding. I'm just not allowed to wear it according to him.
Oh. Okay.
So, but I enjoyed it. And you know, if he didn't give me that, then I figured, he would get me like a $40 ring from Walmart or something, and then we would save up and buy the ring that I want. Because however much you spend on whatever, don't matter as long as it's
Mhm.
a thought that counts. But yeah, I knew that he was going to propose
Okay.
during our anniversary, but
Okay.
if not on our anniversary, somewhere around that
Mhm.
because of the pieces that I put together.
Wow. Crazy. You know, I did not expect this interview to deviate into a celebration of love, but I'm glad that it did because this has been fun. This is actually very cool. Uh, I heard him go, yeah. um, I have a future collab idea.
Oh, okay. Love that.
We should do a VTuber wedding.
Do you hear that, babe?
I think we should totally do that.
Are you down? I think it'd be a fun idea.
Yeah, we'd have to wait till like after your like I'm not gonna steal the thunder from your actual ceremony, so we'll have to wait till after your ceremony. But yeah, we should have him
That might
be.
be a couple years.
Even so, I mean, you're a great community member, a great person.
There's no way at this point. There's no way you're not getting married if it's not at a run fair, bro.
He said afterwards.
Afterwards,
Why do you look like
afterwards.
Why do you look like that?
Why are you built like a Capri Sun?
Why is your forehead touch the back of your neck? Huh? How come your mouth is like a semicolon? How come you smile like the number 3? Huh?
He knows your commands. He knows the commands for your video.
I guess.
Did you look like that on purpose?
I didn't expect this interview to turn into a roast session.
I'm being given attention. I'm being mean now.
Thanks.
I feel like we just got hijacked.
I love you more.
We did.
Yes, of
Right.
course. It sounds like okay. It sounds like a Red Fair wedding is actually happening. Actually happening, which
Maybe. We'll see.
maybe okay. But after all that's
I'd like
done,
to.
that's after all that's done. Maybe we plan a VTuber wedding. Where he gets a VTuber, you get a VTuber, and you get I assume there'll be cats. You better be a cat person.
Oh, definitely.
Wait. Answer the question. Is he a cat person?
He's more of a dog person, but I'm converting him into liking cats.
Okay. I could officiate a.
I've never had a cat before I dated her, but now I really like cats because
Okay.
Fork convinced me that cats are awesome.
What's her name, Bib?
I just said her name.
That's not her name.
It is. Don't dead name my girl like that.
Get out!
It's my bedroom.
Get out!
all right. He's dying to have.
Sorry.
He's dying to have you back. So we'll wrap it up. But yeah, we'll talk offline for a future collab.
Definitely, would love that.
It sounds like he is a cat person. So lamely, it's not a red flag. He's in the process of being converted, and it sounds like Tinkerbell slash Fork is doing the magic that needs to happen. So awesome.
For sure.
All right. So with that, I'll hide the streamer browser. Cats are great. Yes, he agrees. And we will transition to any last questions in chat. Any last questions in
I am
chat?
an open book. Feel
You're
free
an
to
open
ask
book?
about anything.
Awesome. I'll ask you, do you know what game you want to play next?
I think I want to get back into Hades,
Hades.
especially since I saw at the Steam store that they're coming out with Hades 2.
Oh, cool.
And I want to finish that before the second one comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Signalis? Signalis.
Please.
You're.
I need someone to talk to about it.
I guess I'll be adding Signalis onto my list.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Sorry. What other? So I want to get back into Hades. I definitely want to finish all of the endings in
Mhm.
Cyberpunk. I would love to stream Dragon Age again because that is my comfort game, Dragon Age Origins.
Mhm.
What else? I would like to do some collab work with Scoundrel, or I guess co-play with Kiwi, which is an adorable game, and I love it. What else?
You
That
guys,
one.
you guys could do It Takes Two. That one's like that's a trust building game as well.
Oh, we've already played that one.
Oh,
Or
that's
else I
good.
would.
Oh, okay. It's already been completed. Awesome.
It has.
Hmm.
What other game? My dad keeps begging me to play. What is it called? Plague's Tale.
Okay. Hmm.
So that one's up for gaming in the future. What else? I would really love to play uh whatever the second Catherine game is, but I really doubt that one's ever gonna get a PC port, so I'll just stick with the classic for now.
Hmm. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's about it at the moment.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up. So this has been Cheesybreadcat. You can find Cheesybreadcat as Cheesybreadcat on Twitch. You can find her on Instagram, Instagram, Threads, and Twitter. All the handles. It's just Cheesybreadcat. She is the one and only Cheesybreadcat, and I recommend it. She's a great person to have, great person to interview. And with that, we're going to do the big outro. We're having our outro.
Okay.
But it's been good having you, and I definitely need to get you back to your fiance. So everyone say bye to Cheesy Bread Cat.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Gonna do the stream ending.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure to have you. Bye, YouTube. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.